Jim's Story, Episode 2. Welcome to the jungle. Khe Sanh was hell. I thought I'd seen the worst of Vietnam, but I was wrong. That was before Khe Sanh. After Edidai, I wasn't the same. None of us were something. When we hardened, the laughter came less. The sleep got shorter, the fear louder. But the war didn't care. It moved on, and so did we. Orders came down. We were being relocated north to a place the brass called strategic. We just called it cursed, Khe Sanh. It was January 1968. We loaded up and flew in by chopper. The landing zone was surrounded by green hills to quiet dew green. The first thing I noticed was the mud, thick, red, and everywhere. It clung to your boots, your gear, your soul. We were stationed at a fire base, essentially a big target with sandbags. It had bunkers, artillery, and about 6,000 Marines. We were just guests, reinforcements. On our second day, I met Corporal Mills. He had a crooked nose, a dry sense of humor, and he knew everything about Khe Sanh. He said, "You ain't seen nothing yet. Nebraska, wait till they start shelling." I laughed. He didn't. On January 21st, it began. The shelling, mortar, rockets, artillery day and night. The sky rumbled, the ground shook, the air smelled like metal and fear. We'd run to bunkers when we heard the whistling sound overhead. Sometimes we made it, sometimes others didn't. One guy with us from Oregon was hit while shaving. The shrapnel went through his neck. He died clutching his razor. I stopped shaving after that. Superstition maybe, or just survival instinct. Khe Sanh wasn't a battle, it was a siege. Every day we were bombarded. We couldn't move, couldn't sleep. Food was dropped in by parachute. Water was rationed. The latrines got blown up in the first week. After that, we used buckets or trenches. We joked about it. You had to. Sometimes it rained. That made the mud worse. Our boots were never dry. Neither were our socks or our cigarettes. At night, we'd take shifts, one man watching, one trying to sleep. You listened for movement, whispers in the dark. Every rustle felt like death. The NVA North Vietnamese Army was out there, thousands of them, waiting, watching, digging trenches, getting closer every night. We fired flares into the night sky. Red light revealed shadows. Then came the machine guns. Ours, theirs hell. I stopped writing letters home for a while. What could I say? Hey Mom, I'm living in a hole and I haven't slept in 3 days. Corporal Mills got hit by shrapnel in the leg, screamed for 20 minutes straight. The medics gave him morphine. We never saw him again. We lost guys every day, sometimes just pieces of them. You'd find a helmet, a boot, a hand. One morning, a young Marine named Danny asked me, "You think we lines make it out of this?" I said, "Maybe." truth was, I didn't know. February 6th, the worst day. At 3 a.m. they attacked, full-on assault, screaming, charging, mortar falling like rain. We fought back with everything M60, grenades, fists. I ran out of ammo and used my entrenching tool. It wasn't pretty. By dawn, we held the line, barely, bodies everywhere, most of them wearing NV uniforms, some not. That day, we found a tunnel they dug under the wire. We filled it with C4 and blew it to hell. In the days that followed, the attacks slowed but didn't stop. Neither did the shelling. I started talking to the jungle out loud, asking it to leave us alone. I wasn't the only one. War does things to your mind. One night, we heard crying, a child cry in the brush. Beyond the wire, we didn't know what to do. Was it real? Was it a trap? Sarge ordered no one to move, but I couldn't stop listening to that cry. It haunted me, still does. March came, and with it, Operation Pegasus. Reinforcements, relief, the siege finally broke. We walked out of Khe Sanh like ghosts, dirty, thin, hollow-eyed. Not one of us was the same. Some stayed, others transferred. I was one of the lucky ones. I got pulled out and sent south to a quieter area, at least that's what they told me. But Khe Sanh never left me, even now when thunder rolls. In Nebraska, I hit the floor. People talk about bravery, about heroes, but Khe Sanh wasn't about that. It was about surviving the unimaginable. That was 57 days of hell, 57 days of mud, blood, and fire. If I close my eyes, I can still see it, still smell it, still feel the ground shake beneath me. They gave me a medal, bronze star. I keep it in a drawer. I don't take it out much. It doesn't bring Etta back, or Mills, or Danny. Episode 2 ends here, but the war didn't. Next time I'll take you to the Mekong Delta, where the rivers ran deep and the lies ran deeper. If you find it interesting, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you. End of episode 2.